Hi, I'm Dan, and welcome to Gaming Comments episode 15. Now today, I'm not going to talk about what I originally intended on talking about. If you watched my last episode, I was planning on making an episode to look forward into 2014. I'm not going to do that. It's actually going to be the first episode of 2014, which I'll get to later on. I'll talk about at the end of this episode. But this week, I want to talk about the recent issues Nintendo has been having with the Nintendo Network and eShop. Now, if you don't know, Nintendo's been having problems since Christmas with their Nintendo eShop and the Nintendo Network. Basically, it comes down to they weren't prepared for all the people trying to create Nintendo Network IDs. And that caused the whole Nintendo Network to crash, and people were trying to enter in cards because they bought like $20 cards, $50 cards, whatever, to buy games online. And because it crashed, it was saying the cards were not valid or that the card was already used, stuff like that. And essentially, people got pissed off, and rightfully so. The problem is fixed now, but obviously those few days leading up to it, those few days afterwards, I should say, people got a little pissed off, and Nintendo went on and shut down the whole network so they can fix the issue. Well, Nintendo clearly wasn't prepared for this. They don't have the best online service compared to Sony or Microsoft. They're still kind of, in my opinion, young in terms of online. But everyone has those little few hiccups, and to me it's not a huge issue. I've already had my Nintendo Network, and I've linked it to my 3DS. Because, in case you didn't know, early in December, Nintendo allowed the Nintendo Network to be part of the whole 3DS family, I guess you can call it. And essentially now you can use your, I don't know what you call them, Nintendo Network cards, and they can be used on both the 3DS and the Wii U. And you don't have, before you have to actually enter in a card for one system for like the Wii U and one for the 3DS. You don't have to do that anymore. You enter it on either and it'll work for both, which is a step forward for Nintendo. But getting back to the subject, they had some issues. Now Nintendo shut down, I think it was a period of like 12 hours that they had originally intended, and I think it went a little longer than that. I didn't really pay attention to it because I wasn't playing anything online through the Nintendo Network at that time. But Nintendo posted some comments on Facebook telling people what was going on. And I say kudos to Nintendo for letting people know exactly what's going on. Telling people, yes, we know that these are the issues. We're shutting down the network, and they'll be back up. Of course, people got pissed off, and they started demanding for free games because Nintendo Network was shut down. And to me, that is absolute bullshit. You do not need to get free game because the service has been shut down for a day, even a couple days, considering all the issues that you had. It wasn't even a full week. It's not like back a couple years ago when Sony shut down their whole network because it was compromised. That I understand. Here's some free games, because who knows, maybe you're one of the people who got compromised. Yes, nobody got compromised. This network just got overloaded. Why would that instantly mean, ooh, we should give you free games. I understand it was a huge inconvenience in terms of, oh, you cannot use this thing for an extended period of time. We're talking about days, we're not talking about weeks. Why would that warrant free games? If Nintendo was kind enough to say, oh, here's some free games, sure, I'd be happy with it, but I don't feel the situation warrants that. And there's obviously people who are pissed off because Pokemon Bank cannot be released at its scheduled time, and it's going to be pushed back a little bit. They haven't released a new release date on that. But, you know what, you're not going to be waiting that much longer. Obviously, the whole network crashing, just push that back a little bit. Big deal. Who cares? It's not like you're going to be waiting forever. It's obviously ready. Nintendo's already said that. Yes, this is ready to go. It's just to be pushed back because of these issues that we've been having. So what? Why are you that concerned about it? It's not like they're saying, oh, it's ready, but now we're canceling it. No, we're just delaying it. And I'm sure it'll be released possibly within a week or so. Nothing to be too concerned about. If this affected you, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can really say to, I don't know the pain that you've incurred from all this. Come on, it's ridiculous. Really. Ooh, wow. I couldn't play online with my Nintendo Wii for a couple days. Ooh. Really. Now, let's face it. It's fixed now. Go ahead and use it. If you used one of your one of the Nintendo Network cards, and it's now saying that you cannot, that it's already been used, it's because it's actually in your account. Nintendo has already posted something saying if you've used your card and you're receiving an error message saying that it's already been used, it's on your account. So everything still worked. It didn't reflect until a few days later. Everything's fixed, problem solved. Let's move on to something new. So if you like what you see, feel free to subscribe or follow me on Twitter @GamingComments. Now, next episode, obviously like I said, will be my looking forward into 2014. And that episode will become live on what will be my regular day of posting these videos. From here on out, I'm going to have a regular day. I'm not sure if it's going to be Wednesday or Thursday, and who knows, the odd time it might be pushed back a day if it lands on a holiday. So if I post it on, which most likely will be Thursday, if I post it on Thursday, don't be surprised if I switch that the following week to Wednesday, just because New Year's is a holiday. I won't have time to record anything on New Year's specifically. And this being New Year's Eve, obviously that's going to be in a couple days. So I'm prepared to talk about what I'm going to be talking about in the next episode. Look forward to it later this week. Which day exactly, I don't know, but that will most likely be the regular day. May sound confusing, but oh well, everything will sort itself out within the next couple weeks. Until then, bye.